we're ready to go see Logan Lucky. My dick is rock hard for this movie.
Nice.
And there we go.
There it is.
Penis.
It's been like 8 episodes since I've talked about my
smells
lightning
weird
rod.
in your car.
Because I put in scent sausage
Where?
underneath the seats.
Why?
Because my car I want to make my car smell good.
I just thought you put on like way too much cologne or body spray or something.
No, that's like my car. Like,
Nice.
I got these for like $5. I'm like, they make my car smell good for like a month. Why not?
It's okay.
I believe the scent was Free Spirits. If you want to like reach underneath the seat in front of you, Casey, and like check it.
Is it?
It's like the red sachet.
Wait.
The fuck is a sachet?
It's like
is
a
that the
bag.
brand?
Is it under which seats is it?
It's under both. I've got 2 of them, so I put one under each seat so I can get double the smell.
Maybe that's why this shit is hurting my nose.
Because you're not used to it. You're used to smelling my car smelling like beef.
No, your car smells like car, like all cars should. Cars shouldn't smell like fucking vanilla. Cars should smell like
This
car.
isn't vanilla.
Whatever the fuck this is, Free Spirit, you fucking hippie.
Ocean Breeze.
Ocean Breeze, go fuck yourself. I went to Disneyland.
You did good. Ocean Breeze.
Actually, Ocean Breeze works in very well because my brother threw up in the Santa Monica beach.
Did he really?
Yes.
Oh, multiple times from what Quintin told me.
No, he just did it once.
And as a reminder, you need to talk about the French people you saw.
Thank you. But man, yeah, so I went to Disney and I went to Los Angeles. And when we were there the first day, I went to the Kendrick Lamar pop-up shop. And then we went to Santa Monica Beach.
Which as reference to like listeners, that was the second one he's been to.
Yeah.
He's been to one here in Dallas and
Got
one
a nice,
now in LA.
nice pink shirt and a nice black, red, and pink hat. Nice shit. Also, the back wall of that pop-up shop, like the very back wall, was just this giant-ass picture of Kendrick.
Oh.
And it was like the whole fucking wall. I was like, damn.
Damn.
I could have pointed to anything in the room and it would have worked.
Yeah.
But, so I went to the pop-up shop and then we went to go eat. And we ate at California Pizza Kitchen, and what fucking sucked is it was like 3:30.
Oh,
so
by the way, California Pizza Kitchen in California is just known as Pizza Kitchen.
Yeah.
They don't
Fuck
need to
you.
specify.
No, it says California Pizza
It's
Kitchen
just
on the
Pizza
menu.
Kitchen, though. That's false advertising.
Yeah, it's just a pizza kitchen.
Go
Exactly.
fuck yourself. And so we went there, and what fucking sucked is we went there at like 3:30, and the parking meters turned off at 3 o'clock because that's when traffic turns into a bitch. So we had to park at a parking lot, and it was like maybe, I can't remember, but it was about like $15. Oh, it was $3 for every 15 minutes.
Whoa.
That's a lot of fucking money. Yeah.
Sucks.
We went in to eat. When we got out afterwards, they changed the sign, and it was then $7 to park there indefinitely.
That fucking sucks.
Yeah.
do.
Yeah. And then we walked to get our money back, and they're like, "No, sorry, can't." And we're like, "Well, go fuck you too, then." And so yeah, we went to California Pizza Kitchen, ate, left, went to Santa Monica Beach. When we got there, because you guys know Santa Monica Pier, it's like
I think
famous.
I've been there like the once. Yeah,
Yeah.
I heard about it.
And dude, first of all, there were so many homeless people there.
Yeah,
So
I
many.
imagine.
Outside of
LA.
Santa Monica, there was, I shit you not, there was a dude wearing a leopard print not leotard, like
banana
man
hammock?
thong,
Yeah.
and he was dancing with snakes. I don't know what the fuck, and he had a giant didgeridoo
You
too.
didn't tell me this shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
It was fucking weird.
That's my life's goal now.
And then there were
Screw being a hermit in Ohio.
what was really funny was when me and Campbell walked past it, I turned to Campbell and I'm like, that snake that he's holding, that's not the only snake he has. And Campbell goes, what? And then I go, and then I just look at him and he goes, oh!
You have to tell that story about what happened when Campbell came back and we did a trade.
But then at Santa Monica, I was like, Campbell, you want to go in the water? He's like, yeah. So me and him go to the car, change clothes, get into swimsuits, go into the water, and the water in California is cold as a bitch.
But you actually went into the ocean?
Yeah.
Yeah, which I'm surprised you did that anyway, Quinn.
I went in waist deep. That's as far as I would go. I refuse to
Well,
go
that's
any
still
further.
pretty. I mean, as far as like,
I know.
from what I know about you, that's still pretty like deep.
I'll go in the ocean.
For clarification,
I just
Quinn
don't
is
like
like
it.
goddamn terrified
Fuck
of
the ocean and the sharks and the squads and the stingrays that are gonna bite you.
What about the
Stingrays
fish?
don't even bite. They have an undermouth.
sting. They sting.
No,
That's what killed Steve Irwin. Shut up. My argument is valid.
I saw a shark special on Netflix, and they showed the goblin shark, and he's my
The
favorite.
goblin shark is terrifying.
Look him up. It is
I
great.
know what he looks.
I'm telling the audience because we kind of have one now.
Actually, I have no. We have an audience now.
Yeah.
Wait, is it like my interns?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, yeah, but I doubt they're listening to this shit. They're just
Oh, whatever.
subscribed. They're not listening to this shit.
All right.
So what happened is
Wait. Hey guys, if you're listening to this, go in the comments right now and say, "Wow, this sucks. This is a shit podcast."
It has to be exact word for word.
Yeah,
I want it to be like a robot spamming our comments.
Wow, this sucks. Period. Like this is shit. Period.
All
You guys-
lowercase except shit in all capitals.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Do that. If you guys are listening to this, that's the only way that we'll know that you guys like are actually
At least got this far. in the
bros.
cast.
Yeah. Anyway, so go on.
But
So
no,
as we were in the water, I assume Campbell just kept his damn mouth open the whole time and like sucking in the fucking salt water and nasty ass water at Santa Monica Beach
Yeah.
because we're like swimming.
I can
and,
guarantee you at least like 2% of that is just jizz from all the condoms people toss in the water.
I can
and,
believe
and
that.
shit.
And shit.
And shit. But so Campbell's just sitting there, and then at one point, like 20 minutes in, because we were in the water for I'd say maybe 20 minutes, right? Like, look, Campbell turns to me and he goes, "Quintin!" And I go, "What?" And he goes, "Bleh!" Just like,
And you said it was like bright orange.
no, it was
too.
pure pizza sauce, pretty much. It was like, bleh. It was like pure.
Wait, was it in the water?
pizza-
Did you
Yeah,
do
it was
in the-
straight in the fucking
Oh.
water. And no, what was really funny is I'm like, "Oh shit!" And I'm bringing Campbell back to shore. And as we're walking back, he keeps going, bleh, bleh, like a little bit. And then I turn him around towards the wave, and I'm like, "Okay, walk backwards. That way you're not walking into it." And he goes, "No!" Because if he walked backwards, if a wave hit him while he was throwing up,
Oh, that's
the
not
wave
good.
would catch the throw up and then spread it across his whole body. And I'm like, "Oh shit, you're right." And he goes,
So you just turn him sideways.
Wait, why did he throw up though? Was it just?
I think he was just drinking a bunch of fucking salt water because he's a dumbass.
Fucking okay.
He has a weird penchant for throwing up.
I know,
too.
this is-
That's like how my brothers have a weird penchant for pissing in laundry baskets.
But man, yeah, so we did that, and then like afterwards we kind of. What's weird is like what's weird about Campbell is he'll throw up, but then right after he's just fucking fine. When I vomit, I'm dead for the rest of the day. If I throw up, I'm like, But no, he threw up and he's like, "Sup, bitches." And he like walked around the pier. Then we went into the mall. We had to buy a fucking towel because we didn't have one. It was $15.
And it wasn't even a good towel.
It wasn't even a fucking good towel.
You didn't bring a towel with you?
No, because we went straight from the airport to the pop-up shop to there. We didn't go to the hotel,
Oh, okay,
and we
that's
didn't pack a towel. So,
Okay.
because my mom didn't think we were going in the water, but we're not bitches. So, yeah, we did that. Then went to the hotel, fell asleep at hotel. Woke up next morning, went to Universal. Universal was packed as fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
Not surprising.
It is, yeah.
It took us 3 hours to get into the Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey ride.
I believe that.
Thanks to a certain group of people.
Is it
No,
the
that
one-
was-
is
that
the
was in
one-
The Mummy.
Is that the one
Really?
that's
Oh.
in the that's
In the castle,
Hogwarts?
yeah.
No, I was
Yeah.
talking about a different group of people. The Mummy were the screaming French people.
Oh yeah, there was a lot of like
Scream.
Asian tourists there.
Okay.
There were so
Apparently, it's
many.
like you told me about this where you read an article.
Yeah,
where, like,
while I was while I was at Universal, I saw an article where it said China's obsession with Harry Potter is fucking up their owl population because they keep trying to get owls
Yeah.
to have their own head wig.
Okay.
And the whole time I was at Universal, there were so many Asian tourist people there. And I'm not talking like I would look at them and I'd be like, "Oh, those are Asian people." No, they had like backpacks on that said like Korean tour group or some shit like that. And they
So
were
it
like,
wasn't even like, oh,
It wasn't
okay.
even. It wasn't even
It
like
was just,
families going there for vacation. It was
no, it was
just,
like whole fucking schools.
blatantly obvious.
And there was like at least like 3 or 4, maybe 5 groups of that. So like the Hogwarts area was a fucking nightmare because everything was constantly full.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we had to wait 3 hours in line for that Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey. And that was the second ride we did. And when we got out, we went to go get butterbeer, which I think is like pretty good.
I've had the ones they sell here. I'm not a big fan of butterscotch, but I can appreciate it for what it is.
Yeah.
I remember it being okay. I think I remember liking it.
The
but
frozen
it's
one is
been,
trash. The regular one is good.
It's been like 6 or 7 years since I
Yeah.
last had it, so I can't really remember.
But so when we were in line for that, we were talking to the guy who was selling it to us, and he's like, yeah. And I'm like, yeah, we just had to wait 3 hours in line for that other ride. And he's like, really? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, well, you know, Because
there's an entrance through the castle.
Yeah,
to
through
gift
the
shop.
fucking
Yeah,
gift shop.
Same thing.
He
at
didn't tell me
Orlando,
that.
Yeah. No, but like it's going through the entire way is kind of nice because you can see like all the. I mean that's okay because you can see all the like the plants and the. It's really more for like a visual thing. But
I don't give a shit about the plants. I want to not wait in the sun for 3 hours.
Yeah, we didn't know
You
that at
already did that
Orlando.
enough in the past 2 weeks.
Yeah.
After the first time we went on that ride, we just went like we did the whole thing, but then we learned that you could just do it through the gift shop.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, that's honestly probably why our wait took 3 hours, because there were a bunch of people doing that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so then we did actually end up going on it again the next day because we were like, yeah, why not? Because we got a cut. But in addition to that, when we were waiting in the fuck, I can't remember anymore.
You're waiting in the probably line is the next word.
Yeah, I know that, but I can't remember what I was gonna go to next. Yeah, but and
I know, well, it was probably like the that train tour or whatever. If this is at Universal.
oh yeah, that we went. We did everything at Universal. Everything once.
You went multiple days.
Yeah, we went there 2 days.
Yeah.
Even though we should have done Disney 2 days, because Disney was a lot bigger of a park
Yeah, that's true.
than.
Like, you get some like pretty cool swag at both Disney and Universal.
Yeah, well, that's because I'm a sniping boy.
Yeah.
I can find that shit. But Universal was fun. We were there for 2 days. We went on everything. My favorite ride is the Mummy. That's definitely the best one.
And you have to tell me the story about that one.
Because it's
again.
an in-the-dark roller coaster and it goes backwards. But
Wait, which one was that?
the Mummy,
The Mummy. They have one in Orlando, but I don't remember.
it's different.
Yeah, I don't remember going
Yeah,
backwards.
yeah. But I went on the Mummy 3 times.
Okay.
Once just like
By yourself.
no, once as a group.
Okay.
Second time because my mom wanted to buy the picture from the ride, because every time I went on a roller coaster, I was like hardcore flexing.
Yeah, there was one where you like had your tongue out or something, right?
Yeah,
I remember
that was on the roller coaster that's behind the Ferris wheel in Disneyland, and that shit is
Okay.
fucking huge.
Yeah.
But like all the roller coasters, I figured out where the picture was, so I was like flexing or like or some shit like that. But so the last time we went on the Mummy, there was this group of like 6 or 7 French people behind me.
Okay. All right.
And these motherfuckers did not know what personal space was. I shit you not. At one point, the girl, because it's 6. There were 3 dudes, 3 girls. One of the girls was standing behind me and just waving her hair back and forth, and that shit was rubbing against my back every 5 seconds. So it would like move sideways and then hit me in the back, and then move sideways and then hit me in the back. And then at another point, the 3 girls, for no reason, not in the ride, not on the ride, not sitting in the ride, not being able to see where the ride is.
They're literally just like in line.
Just in line. The girls are just sitting there, and then go, ah! And they do that like girl scream.
Yeah.
And then, this was the worst one. When we go up at the front, Campbell goes on by himself because we were in the single rider line, and there was an open seat, so he goes, and then I'm waiting for the next car.
Okay.
Then, 3 of the French people. One is on this side of me, on my left.
Okay.
The other one is on my right. The other one is right behind me.
Okay.
And I'm talking, this dude was closer to me than you are to me right now.
Yeah.
He's closer to me than Brett is right now.
Yeah,
And
for
we're in a
reference,
fucking car.
For reference, yeah, we're in a car, and then like my arm is like maybe 5 inches from Quintin's. Like,
Yeah.
it's ridiculous.
Yeah, like your shoulders are probably like a foot away from
The
each
dude's
other.
foot, the guy that was to the left of me, his foot was like a millimeter away from my foot.
Okay.
I was about to deck these motherfuckers. I was like, you need to get the fuck off me, or I'm gonna punch you in the dick and you're gonna wave your country's white ass flag. God damn it. It was making me so fucking mad.
Oh, you frogs.
I can't deal with it. I can't deal with dumbasses who can't handle personal space.
I don't even think that's a thing in France either, because like I know it's a thing in like some Middle Eastern countries just to be like as close as possible when in line.
Yeah.
But fuck.
But I don't think that's a thing in France.
It's a very like, and I know that like it's a regular custom to like kiss people on the cheek that
Yeah,
you
like
know
that
in
part I
France.
get, yeah.
Like it's so I'm assuming so
Like as a greeting.
personal space, as a greeting. Like when you ever see one, like, and I don't know if it's like, so I'm assuming personal space is probably not as big a deal over there.
God damn it. I don't know who these people are. They need to get off my dick.
Quite literally in this case.
Yeah, that happened, and then in addition, because I realized I can't leave my job because I'm too fucking high-strung and too high maintenance when I leave my fucking job. When we were at the airport, my brother and my mom wanted McDonald's, so I got in the line for them, and I'm in the line, and then in the airport, and I told the dude my order. I'm like, okay, I need 4 sausage burritos, a smoothie, a coffee, and a Coke. And he looks at me and goes, what? And I'm like, you are fucking kidding me.
Jesus, dude. Just a server.
Yes, I know, but I said my order, and not like fast. I was like, okay, we need 4 sausage burritos. Then we need 1 coffee, 1 Coke, 1 smoothie, and 1 thing of salsa. And he looked at me and goes, what?
Okay, as the only person in this room who has actually worked at a McDonald's, I'm gonna go. Oh,
This guy's about to
he
kill
almost,
somebody.
yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
He was trying to get over. It wasn't even me he was cutting off. He was about to like crash into someone else.
Yeah, he was about to crash into that red Volvo up there. Yeah.
What were you gonna say, Casey?
I was gonna say, as the only person that has actually worked at a McDonald's, I'm gonna go on the record and maybe defend this guy, saying maybe it's his like maybe he's like somewhat early and like he maybe just didn't know where the buttons were. Or he maybe had like a hard time. Maybe it was early morning. It was early morning, right?
It was like 11 or 10 or 11.
Well, I mean,
no,
maybe,
it was 10.
Not at night, but like
10 in the morning.
Maybe, 'cause I know the register is actually like it's a lot more complicated than people think. There's a very specific sequence of stuff that you have to press. So maybe he just wasn't accustomed to that. And on the other hand, the people that work at McDonald's also aren't the brightest people. So
I'm chalking it up to that, but like still.
Yeah. Like I've worked with some, and plus like
that's what I'm blaming it
because
for.
no one really works at McDonald's for a very long time. It's a very short-term job, at least when I was working there.
Yeah.
So I can imagine maybe either A, he just wasn't that bright and just actually genuinely was a dumbass, or B, he just didn't know how the buttons work.
Yeah.
But
I mean, this really shed some light on why I'm basically your social therapy dog.
Because I can't handle it.
I can't talk to people for you.
I cannot handle it. I can't handle.
You also just don't like people.
Yeah, that too. That's the problem. I don't like people, and I don't like people that don't know what the fuck they're doing. And that goes real bad when I'm in college. It's like, but yeah, that was Universal. And then we went to Disney on Monday, and I got a shit ton of pins for Brett because he doesn't like Disney, but he wants me to spend like $200 on shit for him there.
To be fair, like half of that amount was like Simpson stuff, and I fucking love the Simpsons.
I know, you fucking nerd.
You got me a Bort shot glass.
That's true.
That's amazing.
I found a Bort. It says Bort on it. Because in one episode of The Simpsons, Bart goes to a theme park and he's looking for the keychain with his name on it, and there's like Bort and Bert, and so they made a shot glass that said Bort, and I bought it for him.
We're out of Bort license plates. We need a restock on Bort license plates. I fucking love that episode. I need to rebuy that season 2 because my season 6 DVDs are starting to glitch out on me.
But and at Universal went on everything. I went on both the Harry Potter rides. I don't know why you changed lanes.
What was the second Harry Potter ride?
The Ride of the Hippogriff. It's a small-ass roller coaster that was really underwhelming.
At Orlando, they have a dueling dragons.
Dueling dragons, yeah.
That is
I want to go.
That is super fun.
Yeah, and then what else? What else did I do? I did the Jurassic Park ride, Transformers ride, Mummy ride, Despicable Me ride, because fuck me. The Shrek ride, because fuck you, Brett.
I love the Shrek ride. I mean, the one in Orlando, I like that one.
No.
I love
Is that
Shrek.
An actual ride, or is it a movie?
It's like a movie.
Okay, yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, but I also love Shrek just as a movie. It's one of my personal favorite movies.
Again, we've reached this consensus where, we agree the first one is an actual good movie.
Yeah, it's a genuinely, because I think it was, one of the very first, 3D animated movies ever.
Yeah.
And it actually won.
It was at least in the early era.
And it actually is. I think it actually won an Academy Award. I think it's an Academy Award winning movie. I have to look up.
It's a very good anti-Disney flick. It's the opposite of everything that Disney is.
Yes.
And it's great.
Yeah. And it's one of my favorite movies, so yeah.
My favorite thing about the Shrek ride is how there was a poster for catching Brett's
Oh yeah, like
because it was evil fairies.
evil fairy.
On my Snapchat story, I took a picture of that poster and it said "Wanted Evil Fairies," and I wrote #Brett on it.
I
'cause
remember
he's
that.
an evil fairy.
I remember that.
Yeah. They changed my name at work too. Like in my rewards account, I'm no longer Bort Lambis. I'm just the Gremlin.
Good.
So whenever you look me up by now, it's just the Gremlin. Like, yep. And now there's like an actual fight between my coworkers, and they're just constantly going to be changing my name now. So I'm never going to know what it is.
Good luck.
I'm just going to go to a different store, look me up, and they're like, "Are you Bobbletop McGimbles?" Like, no, but that's what my boss said it as. So you got the phone number right. That's all that matters.
Yeah. And then Disney was fun. I didn't meet any of the characters. Oh, I saw Drake from Drake and Josh when I was there.
Wait, do you mean like you actually saw
The
Josh?
guy? No, Drake.
Oh, it's Trey. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I saw him from
okay.
afar.
Oh, really?
And I saw him and I was like, Campbell, is that who I think it is? And he looked at him and he's like, no. And then I went on a quest to look on Instagram.
Did you go up to
Oh,
him?
like Drake Bell?
You
No.
should have gone up to him and be like, yo.
No,
are
he
you
was like
Drake?
across the thing. I couldn't have fucking got to him, but because I saw him and then he like pretty much turned around and left like
damn,
5 seconds
okay.
later, and he was like across the whatever the like restaurant that I was in or whatever.
Wait. Speaking of celebrities at amusement parks, senior year Six Flags, Jordan Sparks was at Six Flags the
I
same
know.
day. Did you guys know about that?
I
Yeah.
heard about that, yeah.
I know.
I actually have a selfie with her. It's not really a selfie with her. It's she refused to like put her
Screenshot.
face up. Yeah, she refused to put her face up. But like she was like on the Texas Giant immediately after we were all on it.
Yeah. So
And
did you take a picture with her picture from the Texas Giant?
Wait, no, let me show you what I have. I'll show you what I have right now, and then I don't know if I want to put more work on future Brett, but if you want, I can send this to you.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
can put
that's
this on
no trouble.
Okay, wait, let me find
I
it.
can
Just
send
know
you-
that it's gonna like delay the episode by like 2 weeks.
That's okay. Then never mind. I'm not gonna do
No,
that. then.
I'm joking. I can get it up.
And
I'm
I
not-
can
wait,
and I
let
can
me-
send
Just
you
like always. Ooh.
I can send you all my
Hey.
pictures from
Let
not
me-
all the ones from Disney. That's too fucking much.
Let me-
I'll send you all the pictures from the roller coasters.
It's literally just
Show
a
me
picture of her.
flexing.
Oh yeah, that's her. That's her. And I kept saying, Jordan, can I get a selfie? And she just wouldn't look up.
And then your
That's
face is
her.
you're just
no, actually, yeah,
dissatisfied.
that's just me. Yeah, that's her right there.
Ah, okay.
She literally would not look up.
She was on American Idol, right?
Yeah, she was on
Okay,
American
that's
Idol, and I think she might have won or something.
right.
Yeah, but she's not very big now.
I'm very mad because there's 2 times where celebrities came to my hometown in the bumfuck area of Ohio.
Mhm.
One was Hugh Jackman
Oh,
to like
really?
rides in Cedar Point.
Okay.
Like he was in the paper the other day. Or
Yeah,
the-
no
one
fucking.
of these.
I'd imagine.
Yeah, and then the other one was the Mythbusters actually went to the NASA center that was
Yeah.
in my hometown. I didn't get to fucking see them either.
Well, that ain't. At least
Yeah.
it was in the town.
Yeah.
Me and Casey were like meters away from these people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was,
No,
I
like
was
literally, I
wondering.
could have like, you see how close I am now. I literally could have just like went up and touched her hair or something.
Yeah, and then you.
But she actually had her bodyguard with her, so I probably would have been like, yeah,
Kung fu chop.
I would have been like
just dead.
fucking dead. Yeah.
DED dead.
Yeah, and I'm also Iranian, so they would have been like, Al Qaeda, and then like I would have died.
That'll killed you real dead.
Yeah, they would have claimed me a terrorist.
Oh, and my last story from going to Disney. So like,
It's good because we probably only have time for one
Yeah, I
last
know.
story.
so when we were on the flight there, it was no problem. Like me and Campbell sat next to each other, and we had these headrests where you could like watch a movie on it.
Oh, that's nice. Okay.
Yeah. And for free, so I had Campbell watch 22 Jump Street because it's fucking funny as hell.
Okay.
And then I just like read and played Shovel Knight and shit like that. But on the way back, it was like a really smaller airplane. And I sat down, and the guy in front of me had his 3 and 4-year-old kids. And I sat down, and I really wanted to get through a good chunk of it before like I got back, because I knew once school started, I'm not going to be able to read too much of it.
Yeah.
But I sat down in my seat, reached in my backpack for my book, and I heard one of the kids go, "Nyeh!" And then I grabbed the DS and I put my headphones in, and I'm like, yeah, I ain't even gonna try. Yeah. And then I played Shovel Knight all the way back and slept.
It's a good ass game.
Oh, that is the same Homer Buddha that my brother bought at Universal. That's
Oh, I know, it's
fucking
Mr.
weird.
Potato Head. No,
that's
that is a Homer
It's a
Buddha.
Homer Buddha on
Nice.
a donut.
Send me a picture of that one.
Of Campbell's or that one?
Or no, of Campbell's. So
I can send
put
you a
it in the
picture
cast.
of that one.
Yeah, just send me a picture of that one. Only the bag. All right, we're gonna go see Logan Lucky. We'll see you guys after the flick.
Fuck.
Yeah, don't clap with my phone's in your hand,
It
dumbass.
stuck to my